Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. In the Caro-Kann defense, c6 supports a quick d7-d5 pawn push to control the center and challenge the e4 pawn. d4 grabs control of the center and attacks the e5 and c5 squares. d5 controls the center and attacks the e4 pawn. E takes d5 opens up the center. White, c takes d5 recaptures the pawn on d5 and leaves the c6 square open for the knight to develop. c4 gains space in the center and the queen side, and prepares to develop the knight to c3. e6 protects the d5 pawn and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. You are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. You apply pressure to your opponent's pawn chain. There were worse moves, but also something much better. There was only one good move and you found it. This move cuts off the check from the bishop, keeping your king safe. This is the only good move. This defends the attacked bishop. Good job. That's what I would have played too. Takes back. This adds protection to your threatened pawn. This leads to losing a pawn. Nice! You found a way to win a pawn. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by pawns as it tries to promote. Now the other player can't stop you from winning a pawn if you make the right moves. This threatens to win material by revealing a check and attacking a piece at the same time. With that move, you offer to trade pieces. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. You captured back. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. This is the only move that works and you found it. Develops the knight and attacks the center. This protects an underdefended pawn that is under attack. Connected rooks can be very useful. This misses an opportunity to connect rooks. You are threatening to tactically win a knight. This defends the attacked pawn. This is a fine move. This is an equal trade. You made a passed pawn. This defends a knight that was under attack and had no defenders. The only move and you found it. You gain time because your opponent must deal with your threat. This move puts the queen on a safer square. Nice move. Your piece now controls more squares. A solid choice. Well done, an excellent move. This takes an outpost, a square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. Taking that pawn will win material for you after the follow-up trades. Recaptures. You take back. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. A good choice to move your threatened queen. This attacks a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. You gain time because your opponent must deal with your threat. This wins a tempo by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. You are threatening to checkmate the king. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recapturing. This loses material, but the position was losing no matter what. Good eye noticing that piece is trapped. You'll win material. One of the best moves. You captured back. White develops the knight and attacks the center. You captured that free rook. A very strong play. Your passed pawn advances to its goal. That pawn was free for the taking. Great! You've developed your last piece, completing your setup. This defends the attacked knight. Good thinking. This move puts your knight into a stronger, more active position. Right on target. Nice. Definitely the right move. A solid choice. Yes, this is the way. One of the best moves. This wins a knight. A very strong play. That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure. This offers an equal trade of pieces. You captured that free knight. A solid choice. You take back. This allows the opponent to force eventual checkmate. You can now win with a forced checkmate. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. This move puts the pawn on a safer square. Your move gets closer to checkmate. This is the strongest option. You continue the checkmate attack. Very precise. Congrats on your win.